right. So back to this. Not much really to say. We're just continuing on with the game. Yeah, had that. Ended up that is cool to know that they have a separate dialogue for if you do lose that fight against what we perceive to be clear, right, in Kieran, but is actually Malia and Alita. So it is cool to know that there is a separate dialogue for that. Unlike that, if you lose the first fight to that Zen Elite Grunt or Death Wing, whatever they call them, there's like nothing for that. You still just get kidnapped, so whatever. As for other things, so we're on chapter 15 now, right? Which, again, I don't know if it is, what's it called? It is actually the Karma Files or whatnot, right? But regardless, so to get on, because I need to, remember this, right? So, in the player's nightmare realm. So, whenever we get to our own nightmare realm, yeah, I mean, I feel like there's no way it's that, with how much we've done, it shouldn't be that complicated or difficult to get. I feel like the audio is too loud. I don't know. It shouldn't be that difficult to get on officially on the Renegade route, right? Also, before I forget, we of course, I need to bring it up. We saw our goat back out in action, right? So Gira is on the prowl, right? We know our eventual fated encounter will occur soon at some point. So all we need to do is talk with Alexandria. Yep. Okay, well. Oh yeah, and then this is actually where she reveals, the truth about her and her mother, right? Twice. Thrice. 4 times. Yeah, member of the Elite Eight. Yeah, technically. But she's actually, technically, at this point, the champion, while the current champion's out of commission. So, damn, Alice, cool. Alice and Al, they're like, we're not aware of any of this at all. Yeah. Celine. Yeah, well, unfortunately, Celine's no longer around, so she is the champion. Yeah, the champion didn't exist. I was gonna say, fucking Insurgent Sass, this isn't like Reborn where the champion's out and about and then just gets obliterated by Lyn. Yeah, not the case of, even though our character's name is Lyn in this, right? Yeah, this isn't Reborn where the champion just exists and then gets obliterated by Lyn, right? This is the Insurgents route where the champion's like nowhere to be found, right? Yeah, Oh yeah, and this is where we oh yeah, and of course, look, and it's funny to think about, how Madam X is involved in a lot of these. I guess, thinking about it timeline-wise, in terms of ignoring the first iteration of Team Zen, I'd say the first actual, tangible moment that Team Zen has in the story is probably this. This is probably the first that Team Zen is actually, the current iteration of Team Zen is introduced or has an impact, right? Because obviously it existed before this point, but this is the first they're actually doing anything. Yeah, first known appearance, right? Yeah, and then it's I was going to say, Celine sees, who the hell is this woman dressed in armor, right? And then she stole the Darkstone. Well, it's funny, so is the Darkstone, I imagine that's separate from the Time Diamond. So Madam X has 2 jewels that grant her power. The Darkstone in an unknown capacity, and then also Lightstone, Darkstone. Am I stupid? Are these the same ones in Gen 5? Lightstone. Pokemon. Is this literally... Yeah, it is. So the Lightstone is Reshiram. The Darkstone is Zekrom. I don't know how I didn't pick that up when we first played through. But, yeah, I guess. So now they have seemingly the capacity to bring about Zekrom in some way. Well, we know Madame X already has Yveltal. That's her signature, right? But Zekrom is also a possibility. On top of having the Time Diamond, of course. Yeah, AV. And again, this was after the Calamity, right? And this is where the... Hey, and I was going to say, look at, you know, look who... Look, and I was going to say, in terms of... I guess what's funny is I completely missed the side quest where we saw the Reborn main characters. But I guess Flora, it is funny how Flora, who is a... I don't want to say major character in Reborn, but has a definitive post-game side quest, is a major character in this story. So it is just funny that that's like the one character, pending whatever version 14 has to offer, right? But I mean, I imagine if we're being real, version 4, like, because if there is the side quest of the main characters in the game already that existed and I just didn't do, I imagine, like, that's like the extent of their involvement in the game, right? Like, unless we get some, like, crazy shit. But, like, I mean, it's known that this game takes place after Reborn, that there's connection between the regions. But Flora's, like, the main, okay, this character's in both, right? Yeah, and again, it is funny, you know, they just took the idea, yeah, it was to, what's it called? You know, it was to groom the region into being able to fend itself off against Madame X. The sweeper. Why is the screen not centered? Damn, what the fuck? Oh yeah, and look who we got. That's Tesla in the top right. Who's in the top left? Who's in the bottom left? Oh, I can't even see because the text box is blocking. Who's in the bottom right? I should probably know these people. Or that was Kenneth in the bottom left. And then... Yeah, and I was going to say what's funny is this is what Amanda and then the other two, right? But of course Amanda gets kidnapped and replaced with Robo Amanda. Yeah, you know, and what's funny is that, so that's why this has, and who knows if we end up fighting the Elite 8 in version 14, right? But, what's it called? So that's like the safeguard, right? Because, yeah, Madame X could just challengingly be like, oh, yeah, I'm the new champion. Yeah, Alamisa. Yeah, and it was an attack against Celine. Well, she's not dead. Yeah, the thing is... Yeah, and then it's like... Any of you watched, what's it called? You know, I hate to bring it up because I'm pretty sure I brought it up the first time. Because this fucking show, this show is like still going on. It's crazy. So Miraculous Ladybug, right? If you watch that show, I watched that show like a fucking decade ago, when I was like just entering high school, like season 1. That show is still fucking going on. Like, just watch some. I have like a whole playlist of videos on it. That show just won't fucking end. I swear to God. But it's like the equivalent of that. It's like, oh yeah, you just have the person's body just cryogenically frozen in the fucking basement. Like, I mean, just look behind. Come on, man. I was going to say, you know, can you not just look at the body encased in ice? Like... And Madame X didn't finish the job. God damn, what the hell? I don't know what it is with people in this game and not finishing the job. Like, yep, Alexandria's the champion of the Avium region. Yeah, Storm 9. Yeah, and again, that's what we're expecting and anticipating in our final clash with Team Zen. Nim. Lorna is their actual name. Yeah, look who it is. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? You know, Nim was telling us to watch out. Oh, rip. Got corrupted. I forget, do we actually fight it here? Fighting and fucking missing though. What typing even is this thing? Flying? God damn. Oh shit, got the so they got the shiny damn, it keeps changing up the weather. I guess that's why we have a Cloud 9 on our team. They're about to just shove them off the goddamn building. Yeah, Damien, only guy putting belt to ass and like finishing the job. Like, so also, because Nim mentioned our name, right? So did she manifest after our did we encounter Nim in the past? I'm trying to think. Did we encounter Nim in the past? Is that like a thing that we had sorry, I have a complete irrelevant. So I have a Ridgewalt, right? I've had it for like years now, but fucking the like stitching is finally coming apart. But supposedly they have a lifetime, so I still have the code on mine. So, I mean, supposedly I just send him the code there. Completely, because the way I got my setup, right? I have my phone, wallet, and keys to the left, because this is just like the desk, right? Like I'm playing on my desk right now, right? So, again, completely irrelevant. But anyway, back to the story. So, because I don't recall, did we encounter him in the past? Because that would seemingly imply what that was. Or maybe in the present and there's some weird time shenanigans. Yeah, let the people of the village. Man, the people that's gonna be. Imagine you're just a random resident in Shishila, and you're like, oh yeah, this random girl spawned, and then we're gonna execute her because, like, I'd be like, man, I don't have time for this. I got work. Like, come on, man. Like, you know what? Yeah, executed. Yeah, and then just sent Nim into the ether. Yeah, you know, I was gonna say, yeah, Lorna. Yeah, I was gonna say Nim is this. Well, what's funny is because what was it? Crescent's whole spiel was, well, it is hilarious to think about because when you think about the various levels of knowledge in Team Zen, because like for example, Gira killed Nim, right? The goat killed Nim. He was seemingly unaware of that plan. Like that's a more Madamax level plan. But like, and that's why it's like, hey, you need your subordinates need to know because Gira legit, like, if Nim didn't have the power to respawn, Nim would be dead. And then that part of the plan, because he was aware that Malia was the target, right? But that Nim was a part of the plan. It was not something at his purview. So like, you know, the fact they just went and like killed her, right? Granted, Nim did come back with the help of Crescent as well as, you know, adjusted her memories, right? Also, it is funny because he also froze Nim as well by coming back, right? Yeah, I was going to say, there's no why, it's just they possess it. Like, yeah, no. It's like, yeah, no clue. Like, and well, what's funny is even Malia, right? You know, she knew Jenna wasn't her actual father. Yeah, and the fact that even Madam X is unaware that 3 other people possess that power. Yeah, I was going to say, Aaron's saying, like, yeah, so if you just kill us right now, then we're, you know. Yeah, Damien's like, I know Damien's like, hey, you got me there. I can't even lie. You got me there. Oh, shit. Yeah, he's like, Damien's like, hey, you read me like a book. Like. Yeah, he's like, yeah, if I had my way, I would just execute all of you. Like. And this is where we get in our Dot Karma training arc. Yeah, I was going to say, so what's funny is, and this is what's funny, is that Nastasia knowing more than she lets on, at least when it comes to like there's aspects where this is something seemingly she knows, but Manimex did not. So it's an interesting, but I was like, Team Zen at this point isn't really a unified force, more than just people acting in their own interests. I guess we'll see what version 14 has to offer. Hey, yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell, Aaron, like, tweaking out? Yeah, Venom's like, yeah, I'm not doing anything else at the moment. Dude, please give me an option to say no. Give me an option to say no. Be like, I'll pass. I love, that was still the funniest moment in the game when it's like, we were like about to just walk away and they're like, get your ass back here. Oh, shit. How can I ensure that we get the least amount of aura? Oh, shit. I can already see, I can see the negative, oh my god. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright. Which option do I think will give us more negative aura? Saying that we're scared, or what are we talking about? I feel like that's the rage bait option. I feel like this is like, this won't piss me. Because like, I mean, that's a natural, but like, alright. I can see the negative aura. Alright. Damn, it's like, I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of zoning out here. I wasn't really listening. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. Hey, my bad. Oh shit. Oh yeah, and this is where we finally get access to this this little room. That is funny as fuck. Oh my god. I was like, I can see the negative aura. Where are we supposed to go? What do you want? What are you fucking talking about? It's crazy that we're already back here. Let's see. Veronica Vasil. Yeah, I was gonna say, man, that's an outdated photo. She got her blushing. Got her blushing. Adamite. Sienna. Who the fuck knows who they are? Was it a Ren? Oh, Deegan. What the fuck? Do I know this person? Oh, uncle. All right. It's like, all right, cool. Yeah, very outdated system. What the hell? Martin. Who the fuck is... Oh, the new normal leader. I was going to say, who the fuck is Martin? Yeah, random ass person. Yeah, the league's... This is why no one can become the fucking champion, is like half of the gym leaders don't even exist. Like... Amalia's a reserve leader. Brian, I was going to say, we're like... Yeah, what are you talking about? We got the normal type badge. Damn, we're like not paying. Dude, our character's just off doing their own thing. Like, we're just not paying attention. We're like, huh? Yeah, Maria. Yeah, and I got that badge. I got the normal badge. Oh, yeah, let me show you the badge. Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, you know, real ones, hey, don't worry about it. And again, never winter. I love how also, hold on, I'll be right back again. That's why I hope we do get, and I mean, I don't know if it'll happen in version 14, but I imagine at some point we will get to explore that last island in Neverwinter that currently isn't in the game. Hey, nah, it's valid. Hey, it's got the chip in it. Bro, come on, man. Oh, all right. We just fight Malia. Man. Bro, what if we're just like, nah, let me heal my goddamn team first. Oh, yeah. Probably want to discuss, because we're a row, or I guess addressed. This is addressed, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Yo, what is Alice even doing? Alice is like, who are we? It's this room, right? This room is the one. Damn, what? We got everyone in the crowd? Damn, what the fuck? You're like, since yeah, no, I was gonna say that's to be expected. All right, let's do this. Imagine we lose. Damn, she got the Lynn Hydreigon. Is this actually? Because I was gonna say, is this literally the same color scheme that Lynn's? Hold on, let me. I want to confirm it because it's. Hold on. Let's see. Lynn Hydreigon. Lynn Pokemon Reborn. Well, you know, it'd be helpful if... Alright, cool. Go to Reborn Wiki. Lynn. Let's go to the team. I guess if I just look at... If I scroll and find her team... God damn, need to scroll all the way to the bottom. Oh, she doesn't even use the fucking Hydreigon. Oh! Okay, no, it's... So Lin's Hydreigon, it's inverted. It has the white and the black is inverted. But other than that, it is basically the same. So the white and the black is inverted for Lin's. Oh, this gains dragon typing? That's what I'm reading from that. Aegislash. Yeah, what is this fucking... I should have expected that. God damn, is this thing gonna like sweep my entire team? Let's see. Zoroark. Yeah, hey, now we got the official badge. Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, can I get my badge? Oh, that's just what they named it. Yeah, we're also, again, given we're the interceptor, right? Yo, Alice, you good? Okay, cool. She can be the, one of the other gym leaders who are vacant. Damn, what the fuck? Damien's like, about goddamn time. Yeah, the dark types. Hey, I was gonna say, well, no, you got it inverted, because isn't Alice the dark type, you know? Yeah, Alice is the dark type, and Damien's the fairy type. So, I was gonna say, hey, we know of a certain Team Zen executive who utilizes the dark type. They could also be a good mentor. Yeah, the next month. Hello, where's Malia going? Damn, it's like, whoa, 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 calm down. Well, I need to heal. Yo, Malia. Golden power. Well, I mean, everyone's conceived by a woman. Like, you mean solely a woman? Damn, what the fuck? I'm sorry, Malia. Dude, I need to get back on the Paragon route. I need to get back on the Martin? Who the fuck is Martin? Can I heal? I need to get back on the Paragon route. I need to... All right, let's talk with Alexandra. Yeah, it'd help if I went in the right room. Damn, what? I was gonna say, making a diary. Let's see. Alita's in this is where Alita goes off in side quests. Oh yeah, we got our own oh, Narcissa? Damn, what? Dude, why do we gotta be an asshole? Like... Damn, I need to get back on the Paragon route. I need to get back on the Paragon route. Damn, what the fuck? We're like, no. Dude. It's like, it's like, we should be like, sorry, what are we talking about? Kind of wasn't paying attention. That's weird. I have some like small bumps on my hand. I don't know, or like my wrist. Probably something. Dude, I was gonna say, what? We just gotta be, it's like, huh? Sorry, not paying attention. Like, damn, what the fuck? Mega evolution. Oh yeah, and this is, I don't even think we have a mega. We just so happen to have a mega on the previous, on our Paragon. But like, I definitely don't think we have one. Venom. Damn, Venom's gained access to that as well. I wasn't aware of that. All right, cool. I guess we'll Venom. I was gonna say it's because I said this and I stand by it. I do think Venom's probably the character who single-handedly undergoes the most change in the entire story. Like think about Venom now compared to when we first met her all the way in gear and got the badge, right? I think her character is honestly probably one of my favorites, besides the GOAT, of course. But definitely when it comes to like character evolution and change, I think her character is like the pinnacle and top notch of I forget which so ground steel. Damn, very uneven teams. Like, yeah, GG's. Yeah, but we don't even have an actual Pokemon we can use as a Mega. Damn, what the fuck? Damn, Damien's like, hey, that one's on me. Terrajuma. Oh, Zen Battleship. We got. Oh yeah, and look who it is, Cassandra. Zen admin. You know, not a Zen executive. Zen admin. And then yeah, Matalis as well. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? You were literally in the meetings where we were going over this. Like, and Maddie. Well, what's funny is we do end up encountering them in the underground, the ancient city of that ancient Garufan city. Yo, Ren. No, Calisia. I was gonna say, yo, Alita, dude, we're gonna say some dumbass shit, and then oh yeah, and because I was gonna say, we know, because this is where it's essentially revealed that everything's predetermined, right? You know, which, I mean, to be fair, given the fact that things such as the interceptors exist, right? The existence of the interceptor would seemingly imply that everything else is predetermined anyway. But, you know, because this is where Alita reveals that, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, everyone's fate is written in stone. Amethyst Grotto. Or that, you know, I was going to say, maybe that was a different conversation that happened. Yeah, and this Zeit. Yeah, you know, we get the freaking JoJo's Part 6 Universal Reset. Yeah, and of course they were involved. Well, isn't the whole thing that the only person who, because isn't it like that the one person has memories of the world being reset? So, as everyone else who does not. And we know, isn't it also revealed, I don't remember the exact nature of it, of the revelation, but that this isn't the first iteration of, I don't remember if that's already been revealed or if it happens later, but that this isn't the first iteration of the world. Oh yeah, the soul, you know. Damn, we're like, I have no clue. Dude, our character is just not, like, paying attention. Like, yeah, we already filled, what, 2 of them? Yeah, 3 more souls. Yeah, they have their own, yeah, this is where, yeah, it's already, and do we even know who was the person, is it revealed that it was Madam X who was the one who reset the world previously? Because I was going to say then, or no, it was Alexandra, I'm pretty sure, right? Because she says that, oh, I believe the world's been reset. Very convenient, Alexandra. The only person who would suspect that is if they were there in the previous one. Or was it actually, you know... No, Alexandra's... Oh, wait, no, I'm an idiot. It was us. We're the one who reset the world. But I keep forgetting. That was a big thing where it's like us. But, like, we don't have the memories of the previous world. At least they're not yet. Not yet, right? And then that's how, again, you know. Yeah, we're like, hey, my bad. Hey, my bad. Yeah, and this is what, because this was the old story that she had that wasn't complete. Addressed. I was gonna say, and that's who we are, because we know it was Aero, just because we happened to pick or get Aero as our personality in the previous one. But in this one, we're addressed. Yeah, and again, we also house 5 more souls. Oh, I was gonna say not the Karma Files. Yeah. Damn, it sucks that they're saying this as we're on the Renegade route. Like, well, I guess what's funny is, isn't the whole interpretation that the Paragon route is the quote-unquote true route that ends the cycle, but the Renegade route is one that will continue it will continue the cycle. Yeah, we were the Interceptor. Yeah, I was addressed. Bro, we're like, what, dude, our character is just trolling. We're like, damn, I'm gonna be honest, we don't even say anything. We're like, hey, you caught us red-handed. Oh yeah, and this is where well, and what's funny is we know that Team Zen is still fated to succeed as of now. And what I'm gonna do, what if we just leave? I was gonna say, that's hilarious. We just bail. That's kind of funny as shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, Venom's just like a normal ass person who is like, cause yeah, Venom is a normal human. She doesn't have any, I think out of our entire crew, she's the only, cause like Alita is reincarnated, Ren has a cyborg body, Malia and Aaron have their powers, the archetype. Venom's the only normal ass human. She's like, I'm gonna be honest, this is like, I'm way over my head, but we're gonna end it here and we will continue this in the next one. So yep, that's it for this one. See you then.